Coming up, can Iowa finish business in Indy as they head to the championship? I'll tell you more in sports.
And later, Coe College erupts in protest over DEI debates. All that and more coming up on this Monday morning edition of DITV News. Don't go anywhere. DITV News starts right now. Good morning and thank you for tuning in. I'm Justina Borgman. We're having some technical difficulties this morning, so I'll be anchor as we talk about Hawkeye sports.
Well, against all odds, Iowa is heading to Indy to face Michigan in the Big Ten Championship. Iowa has Minnesota's upset win over Wisconsin on Saturday to thank for this, but also the Hawks have earned this opportunity. Iowa finished the season with a 10-2 record on Friday after their huge 28-21 win against Nebraska to become Big Ten West champions. Now the Hawks head to Indy for the first time since 2015 in hopes of clinching a Big Ten title. Head coach Kirk Ferentz said yesterday afternoon, quote, "To play an opponent like Michigan is a thrill for us. I know we're the unexpected opponent, but we'll look forward to the challenge that's in front of us." Iowa heads into Saturday without senior cornerback Matt Hankins due to his injury and a huge challenge offensively facing Michigan star defensive end Aiden Hutchinson. But challenges aside, the Hawks are ready to give it their all on the field this Saturday in Indy. Stay tuned this week for more coverage on how the Hawks are preparing for the Big Ten Championship and for more Hawkeye sports news. Back to you, Justina.
Yes, thank you, Destiny. Coe College is facing resistance from students and faculty over the newly appointed president. Longtime trustee to the college, Daryl Banks, resigned last month, claiming that the college did not follow diversity, equity, and inclusion criteria. Trustee Alan Anderson also resigned. Students took on the streets on Thursday to stand with Banks as well as protest for expanded DEI efforts. Protests specifically called for changes to the Board of Trustees to better reflect the diverse community, and they also protested the treatment of Banks during his resignation. In terms of the DEI considerations for the new president, the Board of Trustees Chairman Carson Veach said, quote, "No selection process is perfect, but it is determined after an extensive review that our process was thorough and fair and the outcome was legitimate." Coe's new president, David Hayes, has announced he will appoint senior staffer to lead DEI initiatives. Iowa farms face changes as 2 pipelines are being proposed across Iowa. 2 companies have started the process of building a multi-billion dollar pipeline to move carbon dioxide and cut greenhouse gas emissions from agricultural plants. But Iowans are pushing back. Farmers are worried pipelines would be unsafe and would damage the land and the produce. The Summit Pipeline would be 710 miles. It would cut across 30 Iowa counties and into 4 other states. And the Navigator Pipeline would be 900 miles that stretch across 36 counties and the surrounding states. Many Iowans worry these companies will not restore the farmland post-construction, and some have pointed to a CO2 pipeline leak in Mississippi a year ago that make the community sick. 400 Iowans have already filed complaints against this pipeline, but the companies can override that if they can prove they serve a public purpose. Thank you for tuning in to DITV News. Head over to thedailyiowan.com for all of your latest news between Monday and Friday. Tune in tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. for another news and sports update. From DITV News, I'm Justina Borgman.
And I'm Destiny Cook.
Have a great day.